Oh,
nose beers. Didn't do nose beers. By the way, you guys were absolutely slandering me about how I abused women on the oztag on Tuesday and all that nonsense. Lies.
What's wrong? What's incorrect?
It was incredible. Like I can't describe. It was impressive. It was honestly impressive how much doo-doo was in the toilet.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. So for today's episode, we will be playing higher or lower, and we'll be also going through some of our opinions on Change My Mind. Before that, wrap the week, we've got me and Miguel, we have Sen,
Hello.
we have Kush,
Me in 4K, baby. Yes, sir.
and also maybe in 4K. I don't know the camera
It's
settings.
in 4K.
We finally have Rohit back on the show. MIA.
Actually, probably the longest break I've taken on the Critical Banter podcast. 2 weeks in a row. It was.
We thought it wasn't a break. We thought it was a dead in a ditch sort of situation.
It was nice. It was a nice 2 weeks off.
Where'd you go? What happened? Talk us through it, Ro. Well, firstly, commiserations.
On
We know why. You know, the loss which led to...
the loss, which led to that was bad. The oztag loss was the touch footy loss was not great. But I heard you guys talk about that, so I won't revisit the pain.
Good.
From my perspective, that piece of Rache's pizza deserved to go set on the wall. Maybe. I gave it the decency to put on the plate, but I come back as a champion.
Oh.
As a victor.
Here we go.
We had no hope. So I play cricket on Saturdays. That's where I was. Semi-finals and finals, right? Sorry, right? Cricket goes for like the whole day. It's a bit of a nightmare. We're in the semi-final, right? Washes out. Beautiful. Straight through to the finals, right? Now we're playing the finals.
Deja vu.
Yeah. and the finals was actually the week of the week that we lost the oztag final. So I already had that post-traumatic
It was
stress. Yeah. The loss hurt. We came in day one on Saturday. We're in dire straits. So for those of you who don't follow cricket, we basically had no runs on the board. And like they had to take one more wicket and they would have won, basically won the game.
Yeah, you guys were facing imminent defeat.
Imminent defeat. Literally, okay. And then on that Saturday night, I was like, Saturday and Sunday, I have my brother's 21st on the Friday night. I won't drink that much.
Gotta be in pristine condition,
game time, right?
Focus from the night before. That's how the professionals prepare.
And Saturday night, we had Sen's 24th celebration. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm also going to go home. Manny's like, you're going to have a big night. I'm like, not really, bro. I got cricket on Sunday, right? Cricket on Saturday happens. We're 9 for 50. Saturday night happens. I'm home at 3 a.m. Like, we've already lost the game. Like, beers. Because I'm just expecting to come home on the Sunday on the game and just lose it, like, literally in the first hour. But by God's grace,
All that praying finally.
there is a God, because our final two batsmen put on 120 runs, like an association record, which 1950s apparently was the last time that record had been set.
Record-breaking performance.
Yeah, to take us to the flag, to a victory.
That is
and
unreal. Imagine the other team. Like they basically have you,
yeah.
almost on the floor.
Maybe they also got on the beers.
They must have won early celebrations.
I think to put it into perspective, right? Like if we were a sports bet and there was live odds, I genuinely think the other team would have been at $1.01. like not even. Like that's how far of an underdog we were.
Really?
And we would have been like $100. And so it was.
So how'd you guys celebrate after? What'd you guys do?
So Sunday, right? So my good friend actually is one of the guys who won us the game. And so we're back at the sports club because we go back to the pub afterwards after each game. And it's good. The grand final times are nice because everyone just all the people who won grand finals, only one other team, by the way, just quietly in the whole club. But they're everyone's there celebrating and stuff. Everyone's telling the stories about how these guys basically saved us. Beers, more beers, nose beers, everything, dude. It's nice. It was good.
That one in.
I mean, obviously not for me, but for the victors.
It's okay if you celebrate.
A Sunday night, no less.
I had to go
God's
to
Day.
church. Lord's Day. Actually, I just skipped church on Sunday for the
nose beers.
mate.
didn't do nose beers. By the way, you guys were absolutely slandering me about how I abused women on the oztag on Tuesday and all that nonsense. Lies.
What's wrong? What's incorrect?
Am I misremembering?
No, we'll get to change my mind later. That comes up. That comes later on. But
Good.
I'm glad, it's good to be back, and I'm glad to have a premiership under my belt because it's been a long time since I won a final.
Happy for you. I've also got a saga it's actually gone over the last 2 weeks. So we've been slowly going back into the office, and you know how you have your toilets on every floor? So we have two toilets, a men's toilet that's near our side, and then there's another one on the other side. And then for 2 weeks now, they've been cleaning the men's toilet on our side. So we've been having to walk to the other side every single day. And so then one day we're like, what are they doing in that toilet? Like, what are they cleaning? And so there's a massive like board in there that like it blocks the way and it says cleaning. We ducked underneath. We went in there. My Lord, the stench that came, it was like a waft, like a wall of air just hit me.
Oh, so they actually are cleaning. It's not some nefarious purpose.
That's the thing, right? So I opened 2 of the stalls and Jesus Christ, whoever did that needs to lay off on the fiber because it was like Everest in there, just like peeking up above the rim of the toilet.
Oh.
What?
Yes. So this must have been either was one person or a couple of tag team effort. Like one brother did it and another one did it. And then there was the third stall down as well.
On.
Also had just, piles just sitting there.
No one's done. It's an office building. No one's done that. The sewer
I saw it with my own eyes, bro. My eyes were watering as I saw it, and I had to run back. I needed like one of those like hazmat suits that they put on when they went into Chernobyl. Like that's what I needed to go in there. And so we're like, fuck, fair enough. Like you guys take all the time you need to clean
But
this.
how long does that take to clean, realistically?
Well,
2 weeks. What are you doing?
Set,
Just get the shovel out and get a wheelbarrow.
well,
and
we were
go home.
posturizing. I reckon one of the cleaners went in there. They saw it and they're like, fuck this, I'm not doing it.
I quit.
So they're like, fuck
out.
it, I'm out. So they went to their boss. Their boss probably went in. They're like, nah, fuck it, we're not doing this. So that's why it took 2 weeks to negotiate with management.
To finally find someone that would do it.
To bring in like a forklift or something, or like some sort of like cleaning device that just So
I
anyway,
do feel bad for the cleaners though. Like
I felt so bad. Genuinely, I lasted 10 seconds in there. I was
Yeah.
gonna gag. Like the smell was actually like my nose hairs were burning.
Yeah.
It was acidic. It was genuinely disgusting. So we went from complaining, like, what the fuck are they doing? Why is it taking forever to clean these toilets? To nah, fuck, fair enough, bro. I'm just
Take all the time you need.
Yeah.
Jesus, you couldn't pay me enough money to do that. Like, it was genuinely, like, it was incredible. Like, I can't describe. It was impressive. It was honestly impressive how much doo doo was in the toilet.
What's more impressive, the toilet or Rohit's cricket comeback?
The toilet.
toilet,
I wish
yeah.
I took a photo. It was honestly impressive.
As in, like,
it was sticking up
as in-
past the rim of the toilet.
Wait. As in, like, you know where the flush is?
Yeah.
And then there's obviously the toilet bowl.
The bowl. It was coming out of the bowl.
That is a
I think
lot.
it might
So
have
if you sat on it,
Yeah.
Yes,
you'd get bummed by poo.
You'd have a rectal exam for
Exactly.
free, colonoscopy.
Dude, it must have mutated over the time because I swear
Like
to
the
God,
fucking Omicron.
it had to
Oh,
have.
shit.
Dude, it was closed for 2 weeks. I don't understand.
You're saying there was 3 stalls, both like
only 2 of them. So
Mt Everest and K2, they were all like
Literally.
next to each other.
literally.
Respect.
Dude, so literally, I'm telling you, Monday to Friday, 2 weeks, it took them to clean that.
Actually, that's a good question. If you had to clean that, you were given a task to clean the smelliest bathroom ever, and they were like, "We'll pay you anything, but you got to clean it." What's the money you're taking?
So me and my mates talked about that, and none of us are like, we're not doing that, bro. There's no money in the world you could offer me.
Yes,
to do
there
that.
is.
Bro.
I think there's an amount.
It's so much lower than
There's an
you
amount.
Yeah, I'll probably do it for like 30K to be honest. But
Just one day. That's it. It's just one day
I
clean
think on
job.
that day when I
Yeah.
saw it, I was just so shook. I didn't know one person was capable of doing that much damage to a
My
toilet.
back row it has to be sewerage or something.
Yeah.
It must have like shoved.
I don't
come
think it
back
physically
up.
fits in the human stomach.
I reckon it's a plumbing issue.
I
reckon
think
that's
that
what
might
it
have
is.
been that actually might have been it because it took that long.
But it's funny if we say something like
It is.
because
yeah.
shat there consistently for 3 days to
Didn't
build up a
flush.
collection.
Just left their intestines in the bloody toilet. Like,
Yeah, every day he came back to just keep adding to his masterpiece.
I
like
actually-
shift work. I'll pick this up tomorrow.
I had a Whopper the other day. I had a pretty big
Really?
dump. Yeah.
Where'd you do it at work?
No, it was at home because I'm
Okay,
working.
good. Have some respect.
But like, you know those dumps where it's just one, like there is no, first of all,
Oh.
the ghost wiping, like you wipe.
The dream.
Nothing. Beautiful, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like the length of it was coming out, it was
just kept
honestly
coming.
beautiful.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what
just
my,
like a small curve as well to it.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
yeah.
pristine.
I could have
Bit of
like,
a sine curve. man.
if I moved my ass around, I could have like, done those like,
Coil it. You could have been like,
yeah,
start
like
spiraling it up.
little soft
Have it
serve.
do a soft serve.
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Have you guys heard of the website called Rate My Poo?
I have seen that.
I actually, no, I thought it was a subreddit, wasn't it?
No, it was a website.
Oh, it's a website.
I heard
Okay. Yeah.
from a friend. It's a site where you, believe it or not, rate poo.
Any good ones? Like, I wonder what the top submission is on.
But I think that should be something that you should celebrate. A good poo.
so satisfying.
Good.
It's excellent to
Movement. You know. It's-
observe and feel. Like you feel cleansed. Like you actually do. It should be celebrated. I know a lot of people don't celebrate it.
Was that one? Am I misremembering this? But someone from our high school said that like those really difficult to push out poos that hurt when you push it out.
Like constipation, or
Yeah. Is that what
like,
you're talking about?
yeah,
Like-
but like it really hurt. Like it feels like you are literally
You're
like
tearing your
you're
ass or
tearing your
something.
ass.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember one of the guys in high school saying he enjoys those ones because not only does he kind of goes back and forth, in and out.
What? I think I remember this was a story.
Yeah. So like, he doesn't release, right? He'll like have the pain and like it'll poke out of his ass a little bit and then it'll just bring it back in like a little turtle.
It's like edging, but for pooing.
Yeah, dude.
He bums himself with his own poo. What?
Yeah.
I think I know who this was.
That has to be a kink. That's got to be a kink.
I don't know, dude.
He definitely is getting fingers up the bum.
Yeah.
I am tempted to try it because he did make the experience sound quite nice. I'm not going to
Isn't
lie
that
to
against
you.
God's word? To have something up there.
I'm not going to have poo up there. Just saying, this guy described it as if it's like a very pleasurable sensation. Now, I'm just thinking it is legit like a little,
Yeah, 'cause
it's a train and a tunnel going back and forth
Isn't the male prostate like the G spot?
in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. No, it is.
Isn't that
yeah,
the thing?
yeah.
Like, God's such a troll. Like, he puts the G spot in the ass and then says it's against God's will to put anything in your ass.
Have you ever had someone stick a finger up your ass? Like,
Apart from my own?
apart from your own, but like
No.
doctors wise?
No. I
Medically, no.
haven't. Medically.
Okay. all right. Pleasure for
It was
pleasure.
a doctor, but it wasn't a medical examination.
I think we're getting like apparently like as you get older though, it's like fairly common to
You need to get an
Go check it out. Prostate cancer, no?
yeah, that's
You
big.
gotta be careful here, fellas. May as well, you can enjoy it as much as you want, but be careful out there, folks.
Check.
Yeah.
PSA, get checked, guys.
Boys, it's time for higher or lower. If you're following us on the YouTube channel and you're watching us visually, you will see that things are looking a bit different here, Miguel.
A face off between the two of you.
And if you're actually watching on YouTube as well, you would have heard a voice but seen no man. And so Kush and Ro have been relegated to behind the camera.
But of course, the vast majority of you are listening on audio, so in fact, this segment is no different
Yeah,
than
it's just
usual.
worse because you hear some rustling with the mics.
Do us a favor, go check it out. It is a cool little setup we've got here. But higher or lower, very simple game. I'm going to ask you if one person has more followers than another, and you're going to tell me if it's higher or lower. And if you're right, you'll stay on. And if you're wrong, we'll be subbing into Kush and then Ro thereafter. We'll be looking at Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts, and Spotify followers today.
And then, do we win? Are we the last man? Like, how do we win here?
Yeah, so we've got 15 rounds. And if you are...
15. Okay, all right.
It'll go quickly, I assure you. And if you're the last man standing, you will be the winner. So as long as you're sitting here across from me in 15 rounds
You
time,
don't need the most right answers.
Exactly.
You just need the right answer at the right time.
much
Fantastic.
like life itself. To get the show on the road, Manuel, NASA has 75 million Instagram followers. Does Snoop Dogg have more or less followers?
Easy.
This is easy.
Snoop D-O-double-G. He ain't in the era of social media. I
He
must
just
say.
entered as an operator on Verdansk, but so
Did he?
yeah, he's got some big clout
There you
coming.
go.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's there on Verdansk.
Well, the game was dead, bro.
NASA having how many?
75 million.
Can't laugh at that number. That's a big number.
Is NASA on Verdansk? I don't think
But
so.
I'm hearing whispers from a mustache man. And I will say Snoop Dogg has more than NASA.
Unfortunately, Manuel,
All right.
Snoop Dogg has less than NASA. I
may
will
have
see
played
you
him
soon,
there.
my friend. All right, Miguel walks away in shame. So come on down, our next contestant, Kushagra.
Thank you. Wow, what a crowd today, Sam.
I feel like Eddie Maguire in
Game show host.
Millionaire Hot Seat. This
As
is
he should
awesome.
be.
I did not sabotage Miguel at all.
That's why he's in the hot seat now.
So Snoop Dogg had 71.5 million.
Oh, it was close.
followers. It was close. It was
Okay.
close. But like we said, NASA had 75. So as we said, Snoop Dogg has 71.5.
Yeah.
Does Shakira have more or less Instagram followers than that?
Shakira.
Hips don't lie,
Her hips don't lie.
but does Instagram lie?
Do her numbers lie? Any help from the audience, perhaps?
Shakira did a World Cup song, right?
Waka
You
waka.
do Waka Waka in
About
2010.
12 years ago, yes.
Snoop Dogg do a World Cup song.
No, but he did the Super Bowl.
He did
Probably,
the Super
probably
Bowl.
in 1932 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I am going to say Shakira is higher.
I think that is a good answer.
That is a very good answer. Kushagra stays on. Shakira has 71.8 million followers. Does Cubby Lame, our friend from TikTok, does he have more or less Instagram followers than Shakira?
You know who that is, right, Kush?
Who is this man?
The most followed man on TikTok.
Come on.
Is it not Charlie D'Amelio? Isn't she the most?
No, dude. She's probably not even in the top 10.
Try the hand gesture.
He's the guy who does, he's got really long fingers, but he's like, and then like he watches like really stupid videos and he's like,
the most overrated guy on TikTok. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
oh, I think I follow him. I'm going to put my hand up.
He transcends language barriers.
Exactly.
He transcends cultural barriers.
From Italy, our Italian friend, Cubby Lame.
He's Italian.
He's Italian. He has a video with Zlatan Ibrahimovic where they did a Squid Game spoof. It was the
Wow.
weirdest thing I've seen in
I
my
think I
life.
saw that, yeah.
It was like so many different cultures like colliding. It was so weird. Anyway, Kushagra. Shakira has 71.8. Does Cubby have more or less than that?
Instagram.
In Instagram.
Cubby ain't TikTok. So, sorry, I mean the other way. Cubby ain't on Instagram.
Yep.
What's the name? Cubby Lame.
Cubby Lame. I'm sorry if I've pronounced that incorrectly.
Khaby.
Oh.
The one and only.
Shakira is still higher.
Incorrect. My friend, Cubby Lame has 73.5 as Kushagra exits the stage. And now next up is the third musketeer,
Yeah.
Ro, and he's he's feeling very confident right now. Have a seat.
Not confident at all.
Not confident at all. As he gave a few flexes to the camera. So as we said, Cubby Lame, the 73.5 million. Does Priyanka Chopra, you know, one of your cousins, does she have more or less Instagram followers than Cubby Lame?
Priyanka Chopra.
Yes.
Massive.
Hush you.
Is she massive though?
Yeah.
You sure?
Married Joe Jonas. So not only has the Indian market, but also has the US market.
Nick Jonas.
Whatever. Actually, Joe, I always thought was the better looking one, but she has more.
What? No, Joe's the janky. No, Kevin's the janky
Kevin's
one.
Who's
the
Kevin?
He's
Right.
the potato head, and there's a
Yeah.
fourth Jonas brother.
Who's the
that no one
Jumanji
says
guy?
that,
Who's the one in Jumanji?
This one in Jumanji?
Okay, that's the only Jonas I know, but I have no idea which one he
I
is.
thought Nick is the looker.
Nick is the looker, but I like Joe. He does appeals to me. She has more.
That is absolutely correct. Priyanka Chopra has 75.2 million.
You're not making it easy. Like they're all there in the 70 mils. To
right.
be honest.
That's why it's a tough game. You know, the pressure's on as well on the hot seat.
What round are we in?
We're on to the fifth round, the last round of the Instagram ones. So, Ro.
Oh,
Oh, so if I win this, I win.
No, but then we move on to Spotify.
it's 15 rounds overall,
15
sir.
row, come
5
on,
of
it's a-
each category.
Oh, well then I'll humbly pass to the next.
Oh,
round.
no. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Well, in Millionaire Hot Seat, you do get one pass, just
That is
quietly.
true. I've seen some good tactical passes over the years.
Next.
All right, last one for the Instagram one, Ro.
Yeah.
Gigi Hadid, does she have a more or less than Priyanka Chopra? 75.2 million for Priyanka Chopra.
I want to say,
Girlfriend of Zayn Malik.
are they
I
still
will
together?
add.
I thought they broke up.
They on and off.
But they're married though.
Are they currently on or off right now?
I think they're off right now.
Yeah, because like there's some beef with Zayn and her Bella Hadid
Hitting her mum.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, no, it's-
Alleged.
He did it. He did it. He actually did it. He's actually like the internet seems to be on Zayn's side. Of
Oh, so you were the adjudicator in the court case?
You were there.
You figured it out?
There was no court case. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
This is our celebrity gossip segment.
yeah. But I reckon, say Bella or
was that, sorry?
Gigi.
Gigi,
Yeah, she's
Gigi.
got more surely. 100. No.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
Ro, you're going to have to tell it walking because
Wow.
Gigi only has 73.1. Welcome back to the stage, Manuel.
Here he comes.
We're back. We've done a whole round in the Instagram.
After that sabotage,
No muscle flex from Miggsy.
I'm
He's
back.
just chilling.
Humble. You know.
Humble man.
Until I get one right, I can't be flexing.
All right. We're up to the Spotify followers, Manny. Welcome back to the seat.
Thank you.
How did you find the Instagram rounds? Did you think these boys had it in them?
I wasn't listening because I was upset that Kush sabotaged me. I've been seething in my seat.
I just
waiting to
thought
get
after,
back.
145 episodes, you would know that Kush is horrible at games.
I won't be saying anything this round. I'm going to let him do his magic.
Well, there we go.
Getting into your head. So, XXX Tentacion has 35.38 million followers on Spotify.
Dead man.
Again,
Highest for the dead man.
highest of all the dead men.
Ah.
Though I'm looking at the list and there's actually no other dead men on this list. So it's really,
It's
not
actually quite a good record to have.
neither here nor there.
Michael Jackson, huh?
You reckon he's proud of that record, right? Just no need. Just literally no need.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Oh my God.
Manuel, does Marshmello have more or less Spotify followers than XXX? Marshmallow from the United States.
Thank you.
That's a little tidbit there as well.
I thought it was
I
thought it was the Italian marshmallows.
I've never seen his face without the.
His face isn't really a secret.
Is it?
It's not. Yeah, you can just Google it and you can find it.
Oh, okay.
He appears without his.
I think that ruins the charm, doesn't it? I feel like I don't like him as much now.
What does he look like?
Oh wait, no, it's not his face. His voice. You know his voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've never seen his face.
Because he doesn't like sing or anything, but he talks.
I just
You know his voice.
I just know his skin from Fortnite. So marshmallow.
which I bought proudly.
I was gonna say,
and we'll be using tonight when we play the game.
I know one of you had it. Anyway, marshmallow higher or lower than XXX?
The Marshmallows, I think, are a wider ranging artist, but I think X has a cult following because he beat women.
Oh,
But-
okay. right. Interesting cult.
Yeah, what kind of cult is that?
What
I
a
asked Rohit.
Don't ask me. I wouldn't know.
Go on, keep defending.
Courts asked him not to talk about
I will say Marshmallow is higher.
Sorry,
got a
Manuel.
Oh, he's already
Wow.
leaving. He's already leaving.
He saw the disappointment in my face. Welcome back, Kushagra.
Out of curiosity, Senny, how many did Marshmallow have?
Marshmallow has 33 million, so the gentleman's 2 million
Close.
less than XXX. Kushagra,
Yep.
how well do you know your music?
I know it.
Lovely. All right, Marshmallow has 33 million. Does Imagine Dragons have higher or lower than Marshmallow?
Imagine Dragon.
Dragon these nuts. Okay.
Who did that song, Thunder?
Yeah.
Did you do that to someone at work?
Did it to someone?
I did it to someone. I
Wait.
forget who.
What did you do?
He's like, who did that song, Thunder? And they're like, Imagine Dragon. Like, Imagine Dragon these nuts all across your face. Absolutely got someone with that.
Oh my god.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
good.
That's quite funny.
But this is not a joke. This is a genuine question. Does Marshmallow have higher or lower than Imagine Dragons?
I might say this is an easy one.
You think this is easy?
I think it's easy.
Is Imagine Dragons big? I don't know. Ro's giving me the nod of his head. Confirmation.
How many
Affirmation
How many
for it.
songs can you name of Imagine Dragons?
Thunder.
Okay,
The new one, Bones.
I haven't heard of it.
Oh, well, there you
My
go.
life's been boneless.
Jesus. Musty meme for you there, boys.
Thank you.
Alrighty. I'm going to go. Imagine Dragons is higher.
Idiot. I've done him so dirty there.
He's absolutely sit down. He is correct. He is correct.
Yes, sir.
Somehow, Imagine Dragons have 39 million.
This is some inflated number.
39 million followers on
Wait, right.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Imagine dragging these nuts in your face.
To
Wow.
be fair though, followers, you just need to follow them once and
That's it.
you're a number already. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be this year. It doesn't have to be last year.
That's why I think a lot of people have followed them when they were younger and didn't
The
know
old
any better
ones,
and
yeah.
then just forgot to unfollow them. So next up, so they have 39 million. Kush, does Dua Lipa have higher or lower
Your
than
favorite.
Imagine Dragons?
Please, this is higher. It's Dua Lipa. Dua Peep. Pila Doop. It's her.
He's absolutely wrong.
Oh.
What?
Send him
Dude,
packing.
this game is just not right.
She has just shy of 33 million
To be
followers.
fair, Imagine Dragons has that longevity.
They've been around for a while.
They
That
did
is true.
Demons in like 2013.
All right. So Dua Lipa has 33 million. Rohit,
Yes.
does Beyonce have higher or lower than
Queen.
Dua Lipa?
Can't be more than Dua Lipa.
B.
Are all her songs on Spotify? Is this on Spotify?
Spotify,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably higher. I'd say higher.
Very confident answer there. And you're, again, absolutely wrong. Piss off, mate. Manny, come back in here. Manny comes back in time for the last Spotify one.
Go. Here we go.
This is an absolute shambles from you all, but I am...
It's easier when you're behind the numbers. You're behind the phone.
It is.
You tell me, everyone would have thought Beyonce is higher than Dua Lipa, surely.
Yeah, that is.
I was shocked as well when I saw it. I'll give you that.
What did she get in the end?
Beyonce only has 30 million. I say only, but, you know,
Literally, XXXTentacion has more than
Has
Beyonce.
more,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
it hurts. Last one. Does David Guetta have higher or lower than Beyonce?
Shout out to my family.
The man who ended racism, famously.
What was the question?
Does he have higher or lower than Beyonce?
David Guetta has higher than Beyonce.
I would like to give you that. I really would, but he doesn't. He has 24 million. 6 million less than
this guy.
Beyonce.
Maybe I just won't get up.
On your bike, Mike.
Maybe I just won't get up.
Mine
Changing the
has got
game?
one single one right. Me and Kush have legitimately got more than one.
You've
so
both
far.
only got one as well.
Jesus.
All right, Kushagra, for the final round. This is it. Really, the last 2 rounds have meant nothing as Kush sits down and he looks focused.
Woo! Is this mic working, by the way?
It's absolutely working. So yeah, really, the last 2 rounds are meaningless, to be honest, because this is it. This is where you want to be in this round.
So there are 5 more.
5 more. This is the home stretch.
5 more for me, baby. Let's go.
5 more. That's it. All right. We're on to Twitter followers. Kush, do you use Twitter much?
Not really. I used it to get the PS5 stock, but that's about it.
I don't know. To also racially abuse footballers when they miss penalties.
Forgot about that one.
Kush's keyboard only has 1 key on it, and that's just a monkey emoji. All right, Kushagra. BTS have 45 million followers on Twitter. Does Jimmy Fallon have higher or lower than BTS?
Twitter's known for its Hollywood extravaganza, I'd say. There's a lot of followers there.
Jimmy Fallon has a segment, hashtags. So I think,
Twitter.
a big base is on Twitter.
But BTS is BTS.
Don't know BTS.
They're
Who's your favorite BTS member? Because Rohit has one.
When you say BTS, all I think is behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah.
BTS was a news show that we watched in primary school
That
as well.
was BTN.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
BTS was not a show we watched in primary school.
Jimin's good.
Jimin. There you go.
Right, but he ain't no Jimmy Fallon, so I'm going to say Jimmy Fallon is higher.
And he's correct.
All right.
You get
This
4
is
more.
it. Kush, can you
I
get 4
got this.
in a row, my friend? All right. Kush, does Bill Gates have higher or lower than Jimmy Fallon?
Bill Gates, famously known for the old soft.
Yeah?
You're also known for the old soft.
But Twitter, I don't know if Twitter's all about the micros. So I'm going to say Jimmy Fallon remains higher.
No.
You'd be absolutely wrong, Kush. I'm not sure if I'll see you again. If I don't, have a good day. As Ro walks in gingerly. 3 more to go here, Ro.
A lot of pressure at the moment because if I get this wrong, I can't come back.
Oh,
Bill Gates, for those playing along at home, has 57.6 million.
Following Bill Gates.
Look, I don't know, but there are people out there who are following Bill Gates, so fair play. I don't know what he's tweeting
Is there a
about.
new Windows coming out? Maybe he's doing live updates, Windows 12 or something. Who knows?
Maybe he's streaming these
Yes,
days.
he's releasing the patch notes on Twitter.
Yeah, he's promoting his OnlyFans on Twitter. All right, Ro. Bill Gates, 57.6. Does Kylie Jenner have higher or lower?
Kylie,
Massive on Instagram.
recently in some controversy, I must say.
the
What was
baby.
it? What's
Changed
this?
the name of her daughter.
From
To
Stormy?
someone she's Wolf.
Wait, she was Stormy and now she's Wolf.
No, someone was Wolf.
I think her
She's
the
a second
news.
kid. Gotcha.
she's
Kid
pregnant.
is
I think so.
Wolf.
Yeah.
And then changed the name because she's beefing someone else, and their kid's also named Wolf.
I've never met anyone called Wolf. How is there
That's a
2
dumb
people
name.
like in the same sphere of friends with a daughter named Wolf? Oh wow. Okay.
Well, here we go, Ro. You need to get 3 in a row to take home the chocolates. So, Kylie Jenner, higher or lower than Bill Gates?
So instinctively, I'm thinking higher, but everything I've done has been wrong up until this point.
Welcome to the club.
So I will say lower.
Oh.
The reverse.
Oh,
Jinx has
well
worked. He
done.
is correct. Kylie Jenner, only 39.5.
Weak. The Gates is up.
There's not much. Yeah, there's not much movement on the Twitter front.
How many
2
left,
more
Sen?
to
2
go.
more. 2 more.
This is all you,
Now,
right?
actually, if you go out.
Yeah,
You're
it's
out.
all over.
This is it. All right, Ro. Does Drake have higher or lower than Kylie Jenner?
Champagne Papi.
On Twitter.
On
Yeah,
Twitter.
Twitter's big. Twitter's big for music artists, right? Like they there's lots of interaction. Like Kanye posts heaps on Twitter. And I assume Drake also posts on Twitter. I don't know. I've actually never used Twitter before. But I will say higher.
Drake has 39.4,
that
which is
higher?
lower.
Oh.
39.7.
Oh,
300K.
I'm so
I
sorry,
bid farewell
Ro.
to the camera, Ro. You're done.
And this is
Adios.
it. The final round. If Manny gets this right, he wins. If he gets it wrong,
I win.
Kush wins.
Because I entered the champion. I entered the arena. I win.
Because Kush will be the last man standing.
Imagine the only one I get right is
Oh, that would be
the
unreal.
game winner. I've gone 0 from 18 from the field. But 4th quarter, down by 1 point. We're here.
Here we go.
Well, this is it. Any stresses?
No stresses.
How you
I
feeling?
cannot go down from here. I've not gotten one right.
That is true. So we said Drake at 39.4. Manuel, does Niall Horan have higher or lower than Drake?
It's harder than you think.
Manu is a One Direction fan.
He's a directioner, and Direction was big on Twitter, but he's picked a rogue one. Niall.
Niall.
Not Zayn and not Harry.
Does Niall have a niche fan base, like a cult almost?
Yeah, they all do. They,
No, I've not heard a lick from like Liam these days.
they do. Not these days.
Louis.
But-
Louis. He's probably not even singing anymore.
But they could have followed them back in 2013.
That is a good point.
2010. And still follow now.
It's a game winner, baby. What are we going to choose?
What should I say, Kush?
Pressure's on.
Oh, no, you're not looking at me. I could win this.
Yeah, that's a conflict of interest for Kush.
Logic says, Niall Horan is lower. So I will say he is higher.
Good.
Manuel,
This actually stressed me.
you've just won $1 million. Congratulations, my friend.
that
Niall
is
Horan has
unreal.
41.3 million followers on Twitter.
Mate, that's the nature of the game.
the
You-
last man standing.
Yeah, one right.
You only
That's the
need one
that
right.
matters.
Yeah.
You
I'm
only
here,
need one
baby.
right. Well done.
What a game. What a game.
All right, boys, it's time for Change My Mind. We did this a few weeks ago. I wasn't here, but we talked last time we were here. I think Ro was talking about McFlurries and how he thought that they were very overrated. Mm-hmm. And do you still stand by that, Ro? So
Yeah.
no one changed your mind that
No
day?
one changed my mind, but I'm willing. I have a different opinion today, which I am open to being changed to.
That's the main thing here. We're all open-minded people. We're coming with our insecurities.
We are quite famously stubborn.
Just laughing in his face.
Well, absolutely laugh.
Go on.
Change my mind. I am happy to pay for convenience no matter the cost. Case in point, last night, we were in the city, Kush, famously very far from where we live. They're like, oh, how are you getting home, Sen?
Keep in mind, famous words is at any cost. That's Keep that in mind.
Yep.
And he said, how are we getting home? He looks at me. I've already got the Uber app open. And I'm like, it's only $100 home. Dude, easy. And then I'm like, what about you, man? You want to split it? He's like, the boss is $4 then.
Or $4.
And then I asked Ro, what about you? Man, we could split. Again, Ro's like, I'm going to get on the bus for free. I'm not even going to tap on. Allegedly. And I'm like, boys, it was 1:30. Well, surely we're at the age where we can just get home, $100,
Wow.
We
Must
ain't
be
on
nice.
the dime you're on.
You're earning
Yeah,
bank
Sam's
by the
got a
sounds of
new
it.
job. This
Yeah.
guy rocks up with his big banking job,
Look.
comes in and just spits on the rest of us.
Actually, I had a
Homely
similar
folk.
experience. We were at a work event and coming from Bondi,
Yeah.
and there was like a surge for 1 hour. Everyone was leaving, and
Yeah.
when I checked from Bondi to my place, it was $230.
Hmm.
And I was like, I'll stay another hour. I'm all good. I'm happy to stay another an hour and a half. There are people here. I'll mingle and then I'll head.
Did you ever consider public transport at that point?
Yeah.
Or are you above that as well?
No.
Bondi trickier than the city, to be
Yeah,
fair.
exactly. And then man, drop down to 60, 65.
Beautiful.
In an hour and a half.
Reasonable from Bondi.
And off I went.
All
With
right.
convenience there, Seth.
We left, I think we decided at 1 to leave.
Yeah.
We got home, I got home at least at 2:40. If we had just Ubered, that would have been a 30-minute drive, 35-minute drive max.
At that point, like, whether you get home at 1:30 or 3:30, time is irrelevant at that
You're
stage.
already late.
Yeah.
You're already tired.
You're already feeling sleepy. What's another hour going to do?
You wake
I'm going to
up,
have
you-
another hour of sleep.
No, you wake up at midday regardless. Like,
Yeah.
Today, did I? Look, I'm at 8 today, so.
yeah, I woke
Yeah, what
up.
time did you wake
I
up,
woke up
bro?
at 7:30 to get a house inspection.
So you imagine if you got home that extra hour, you could have another hour of sleep. Not to mention as well, our plan was we were going to, in the end, we were going to say we were going to bus to the train station and then we were going to Uber it home anyway from the station. So I'm
That
like,
is true.
the Uber from the station would be $20. What's an extra $80?
Time's like 5.
Okay, to break that down. What do you mean by that? What's an extra? What's your limit?
He has no limit. He can't be stopped.
Unstoppable.
Also, hang on, bear in mind, we could have split that divided by 2. So $100 divided by 2, $50 each from the city. Look, Kush can't even speak.
You know what the reality of the situation was?
What?
So we took the bus, Kush.
Yeah.
And then turns out our friend was at the back of the bus who gave us a lift home.
Yeah.
So I paid $4.
But we didn't know that at the time.
I'm
That was,
willing to
you know-
run the risk.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I booked a flight to Melbourne for $50.
Yeah.
Sen wants to catch an Uber an hour from the city to his house.
I said I'm happy
For
to pay for
$50.
convenience.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think I'm like almost the complete opposite.
I think I'm in the middle of both of you.
Yeah.
There will be some days where I'll pay for convenience. Like that's $60 to me. So you raised an interesting point. You were like, "What's an extra $80?" For me, it's like, "What's an extra 20, I'd say max. That's my limit right there. What's an extra 20?
I'm willing to do it within reason. You know, there have been times I've Ubered from the city, but we're right near the bus stop. Taking the bus together, dude.
My legs were hurting.
They were sore. They were sore.
sore.
We listened to this guy play the saxophone for 3 hours straight on songs that did not have a saxophone bit in it.
We had to bring the energy because
Yeah.
the music was giving us no energy.
Ever heard God's Plan with the sax? It's a,
Horrendous.
terrible, terrible rendition.
Also, I was out. You know, I worked in the office yesterday, so I was up early. So I was tired.
You can take an Uber if you'd like, Sen. You know?
Yeah.
If you are happy to pay at any cost, you can do that.
I don't want to dog the boys, so I floated it to
Respect,
you, and
respect.
I thought, you might join me on this little charade, but apparently not.
I joined you in the middle.
I don't think
If I wasn't going to join you in the middle, I would have walked home from the station.
Yeah, fair.
wouldn't have
fine,
Ubered.
Fine, all right.
I meet you in the middle.
So what are you valuing? Are you valuing your time?
Time is money.
Time
to be
is
fair.
money.
That is
But
fair.
at 1:30 compared to 3:30.
Correct.
It was 1, and we got home at 2:40. And I'm saying we could have got home by 1:30. And that extra hour of sleep,
That
I would
extra
have loved.
hour does not equate $80.
Yeah, I think like if time is money, right? Let's say your hourly rate during
Yeah.
the day, $50 an hour. Let's just say, right? At 1 to 3 a.m., it's $10 an hour.
pennies. I'll be
literally-
honest, it's pennies.
It's
like $5 an
depreciated,
hour.
dude. It's gone down.
Absolutely.
Not to mention the bus was packed. We were standing on the bus in the
That
end,
was a
Kush.
bit of it. That was an hour.
We were standing on the bus for 40 minutes.
What was Rohit yelling out, Sen?
Oh my God.
I was on the bus yelling out, "Justice!"
I'm enslaved. What did you say?
No, I was just yelling out justice because basically I would have to stand on a bus for like probably 3 or 4 years because we just get lucky in the fact that like we get on at the first bus stop and we get off at the last bus stop, which means when we're coming home, we're also getting
Always
off
got a
first and
seat.
last, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. We were on the second, like it's the second stop, and I didn't get a seat. And I was not.
You know how
happy
you
with
see
it.
those crazy people on public transport who are just muttering to themselves or yelling to themselves? That was Ro. We had the unfortunate pleasure of standing next to him.
No. What he said? I'm being treated like cattle. Justice.
It's so out of touch, Roach.
He likened us to the apartheid of
I
South
did
Africa.
not liking anything to the apartheid.
But yeah, so we were standing for 40 minutes on the bus. Not to mention, it was a packed bus.
Freaking who?
Man over here wasn't even wearing a mask.
Oh.
Yeah, because my
Danger of COVID.
so I had a mask.
Have to do with anything.
Yeah.
Uber, we're all, we're in a closed environment.
Mask up in an Uber.
Yeah, but there's less people
Yeah, you
that
have
I
to,
know.
yeah.
There's more people that I know. Anyway, what were you going to say, right?
No, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
No, you wanna blame someone. Hang on,
I had
I
a
wanted to hear
mask.
that. I
I
wanted
had a
to-
mask. My
You're going to
girlfriend.
not take fault about anything.
Basically, we went to like a comedy show, right? In the comedy show, I had the mask. Didn't use it, but my girlfriend had like a runny nose, and so she just used my mask as like a tissue for the whole night. And that's why I didn't wear a mask on the bus.
Gee, that's
That's a
so
big-
rough as well. Like to
yeah.
use on your nose.
We got it. Well, Ronnie was funny, so you couldn't go to the bathroom. But, anyways, fine. I think we have not changed your mind.
You have absolutely
Within
Fair enough.
reason, but you're not willing to meet there. So
No,
it is what it is.
absolutely not.
So I've got one from last night. It follows on from our conversation just then about standing on the bus. So we paid $4 to get on the bus. We should be treated as if something. Should
Bit
be
of
given $4.
respect.
Bit of respect. But as we said, we were standing on the bus. So changed my mind. If you don't get a seat and you have to stand on the bus, you should be free.
Preach, brother. I'm
Why
100%
are you
with you on
paying
this.
the same as someone that's sitting down? When I'm standing half drunk, the bus is zooming down. I'm at danger of spewing. And there's someone just sitting comfortably, taking a nap even.
I'm going to disagree there. No.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. All
A
right.
bus is a transportation vehicle. Like you say, a car as well, a transportation vehicle, but there's a bit of personalized space there. You can't stand in a car, right? You can't.
Didn't stop rowing your 11.
No, I was actually in the booth that one time. We literally were on schoolies, and there was 5 people, and they're like, "Ro, get in the boot." There was no consent. I was not even like considered in the back seat.
It wasn't a question.
They
It
just
was
chucked me in the boot and drove. It's actually quite a scary
I think we
experience.
took the long route.
This sounds like a segment from fucking Narcos over there.
We taped him up, tied him
a
down.
bag on his head.
But yes, no standing on a car.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. The bus is designed to be a large transportation vehicle. Yes, there are seats, but there's room for you to stand, so you can take more to transport to your final destination.
But here's the thing.
Why am I allowed to stand on a bus?
It's a first
but
in,
not a
first
car?
serve. Well, because that's a personalized transportation for you.
So I'm being punished for living somewhere else, in essence, for this bus.
Yeah, 100%. First in, first serve. That's the case in the bus. Same thing as a train, right? First in, first
I
served.
get what Kush is saying. Like transport is meant to get you from A to B. However you do it inside the vehicle is up to you.
That's what you're
By
paying
getting
for.
a seat, you should pay more.
But
you have a better experience.
I think, the other side should be, if I don't get a seat, maybe not free, but it should be half price then if I'm standing.
Free, yeah, but it should be cheaper.
Dare I say it's a product idea? Luxury bus. Get that
Ooh.
one. Every
like-
15, 20
so
minutes,
like
you will be
the
guaranteed
gold-
a seat.
The gold class.
Exactly.
I was
Plus
gonna-
the
of a bus.
buses.
Yeah, because like there's different, like, so you have economy business. So maybe in the train you have like the seated seats, and then the cheaper ones are the standing seats. You know, you pay a bit
It's not a
less.
seat, but
Sorry?
continue. Standing seats.
Sorry, standing tickets
Yeah.
are cheaper.
You
I
risk-
like that idea. I
think-
actually really like that
It's a
idea.
great idea, but you also risk yourself a bit of social stratification. So, got to be careful.
We already have division in society these days. Like,
That is
stand
true.
the
Front
gold
and
class
center.
man,
What's a bit
yeah.
more segregation? It's all right.
And then
It's
you're gonna
okay.
get like the India tickets where you hang out the train. So you're hanging off it. Those should be free actually.
yeah, that is designed to get you from one place to the other.
You pay with your life with that one.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know what to say to this because I'm on the same boat.
You're getting a lesser experience. It's as simple as that to me.
I think the way it should work is, once the bus is full, all the seated ones are taken. And then you know how when you walk on and you tap on, like the machines that tap on, the bus driver should turn it off. And so you just walk in for free and you stand.
Well, there's some bus drivers like who just drive.
Who just, with that,
like they'll see you putting your hand out of the bus stop.
And they're like,
I
"Nah."
bet it's like the bus is full or whatever, and they'll just head straight through.
Which is fine because like often they'll do that if there's another bus that's coming with seats.
Or
Like,
like they
also-
can't fit any. But that makes sense, though.
Well,
They do
during
that.
COVID, like nowadays, you're not supposed to sit next to someone on a bus. So like
Oh,
now the bus
that's out
capacity
the window, man.
has legitimately halved. So
the rules
more
are gone.
standards.
Even like in trains, people are just they're dumping themselves next to you. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. COVID's gone. It's ended in 2021.
Exactly.
But what if you're standing, right? And then basically what happened last night, people get off the bus and then the seat opens up. Like, what happens
Still
then?
stood for 20 minutes.
So what? So you should be compensated. What? It's prorated then.
Yes.
No, it's you've paid your fare. Now, if there's seats that open up, it's
Like I said, the fare is being paid for transportation. That's it. The seats, the standing, extra. That's all
to be
it
fair.
is.
You could game the system a little bit because, like, if the bus is empty, I'm just going to tap on for a nice standing ticket. Oh, well. Look at the seats that have opened up for me.
Nah, but you can't get a standing ticket if there are seats. That's the workaround.
You know what I like about
the bus,
Ro?
you're gone.
Ro always tries to game the system.
Here we go.
So last night, just as a quick tangent, we were
What is this story?
we went to a random pub because we were trying to kill some time.
yeah.
And this pub was doing like a bingo. So the DJ was playing music. Like he had a whole playlist. And then you would try and like, if the song came up, you would cross it out and then you try and get bingo. We had sat down for a grand total of 35 seconds. And
Bingo was probably going on for 30 minutes already or
I
something.
reckon maybe an hour before we'd been there. We had sat down. Ro magically had already gotten a bingo in the 35 seconds
wow,
we'd been there.
And we were also front and center.
In front of the DJs. So Ro, which I'm sure the guy saw Ro, cross
Crossing
them
it
all
out,
out.
yeah.
And then he realized, oh wait, this song actually wasn't playing. So then he had to scribble it out and then cross another row out and then went up and gave it to the guy.
I was like, bingo! Went up and gave it to him, thinking like, because what was on offer if you got bingo?
Yeah.
Like 2 jugs or something.
they gave you $25 worth of credit to use at the bar.
Yeah,
Not bad.
absolutely.
Not bad.
So Ro went up. The guy who spent like two seconds looking at it realized that some of the songs he had crossed off were yet to play. And he just gave it back to you. He was like, yeah, this guy's getting a bit excited. And he called you like, I think you were like a young boy or something. He thought you were like 18
It
or
was
something.
nice. It was nice to hear that, the young boy. But my thing was like, I just thought he had been playing songs for half an hour. Surely he has not kept track of what songs are playing.
That's his job. He's keeping track.
I know.
He's keeping
Literally what we
track.
told him.
Yeah.
He's done this every Friday night for God knows how many years.
Yeah, I did try my luck.
But look, good. You tried to game the system. Respect. I
My
respect that.
favorite, honestly, but my favorite part of that night was, when Ro had to walk back, head down in
Walk of
shame.
shame, yeah.
Seth and I started a boo, and we just got a chorus from the whole crowd
Lovely.
booing him,
Not on, if I'm being completely honest.
Not
Dog
on.
the boys. Dog the boys for that.
cheating on.
Yeah, cheating's on. Yes, cool. Cheating's on.
I respect it, but you also got to respect the ramifications.
Yeah, fair enough.
Consequences to your actions.
But if I did get away with it, am I getting a...
You're getting a chorus of applause because you gamed the system.
All right, fair enough. Then I will take the booze.
Alrighty, fellas, that brings us to the end of the episode. Bit of housewarming. As per usual, please join the TCB Appreciation Society. We did a poll a few weeks ago on Kush's Mo vs. Beard and Kush, my friend, overwhelming.
Overwhelming
Like, it
results.
wasn't even close. Everyone has gone Mo.
What about this? This is a bit different though. Saying a
It's
bit.
Mo Kush. You're going to have to get rid of it.
You're the mustache man.
The people have spoken.
Well, I'll rebel.
No, you
Viva
must
la
give
revolution. I ain't gonna do it.
Then some of our listeners will come find you. I don't think you want that. We also put up the DJ names that Chilsea suggested. And the winner there was Filipino House Mig. Honestly, I reckon
Excellent.
it's a good starting name. I think you can start with it because I think it's a good, people think it's funny. So they come, hear you out. And then obviously once you start getting a following, I think you can
Summer
get
joke.
No, that's not that's your words, not mine. But I think it's a good place to start and then you can figure it out, a new name. From
As
there.
I said on the Chills Yaps, there might be some legal ramifications I might have to deal with.
Nah,
it.
that's
Too many syllables, I think. Filipino
been-
house.
Can you
Mig,
change the
like-
house? Get rid of it. Make
But
that
then it
something
takes away
else.
the essence of
Filipino Mig.
that's a description of who I am.
Are you even doing house music?
No, I'm not.
Exactly. So we got definitely has
Bait
to
and
go.
switch.
Also on from that, we talked about the reviews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're on 94 ratings on Spotify, still on 4.9. So come on, the rest of you, pull your weight. We have a lot more than 94 listeners, so if you could do us a solid, give us a 5-star rating on Spotify.
Also, very quickly, the call for my Instagram followers.
oh yeah,
I got one.
did you?
I got one. I got one follower.
All right, so you guys definitely do listen to us. So give us some love on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. We have 68 ratings there, also on 4.9. So this is, we got to get those up to a 5-star on both. And finally, we do have a very funny DM that came in this week. Someone who was looking out for your well-being, Ro.
Oh, is that right?
So Parker Brown wrote in, if you'll just give me the last remaining digits of his mum's phone number, then I can call her and check up on Ro after that slaughter in oztag.
It's
So
wholesome.
Parker, just for you, brother.
Wait, hang on.
Bleep that.
He's giving
bleep,
out the legit number.
bleep that, Kush. Bleep that right now.
Just for you, Parker.